I'm only kidding. I am Fred. I don't actually know which way we're going. Down here, maybe? No, that's Lockhart's office. I probably should have read it before I walked through the door. But I did feel like he said it was on the lower grounds of the castle. I think I know where that is, but... Oh wait, no, I am going the right way.
Come on, Harry, you don't want to be late.
I don't want to be late. You are absolutely correct. Can I go through here? I can go through here. So I want to be late, apparently. I could have sworn, though, there were more of those, like, trophies and time trials, though. It said that I got all of them. But, you know, could be wrong. Okay, I can't do this one yet, so we're head on back. So, it gets a bit difficult to remember which ones are which, because obviously all the suitcases that you can go through all look the same. For good reason, though, because, I mean, the only thing that you're supposed to tell apart is that they're thinner. That's how you tell that you can go through them.
At my party, there's maggoty haggis, fairy green cheese, and a tombstone cake. Delicious, eh? This way, Harry.
Sounds so delicious. So delicious that I think
Was that nearly headless Nick, the Gryffindor house ghost? Yes, Colin, it was. It's brilliant here, isn't it?
Thanks, Colin. You interrupted my dialogue. I'm surprised, like, I should have had a scene where Colin tried to take a picture of the ghost, and then it was like, there's nothing in the picture, because he's a ghost.
This way, Harry.
Okay, now it would help if I knew which way to go after this way, but, you know. Well, okay, it's probably this way then, because it's the only way you can go.
I have a special Death Day speech prepared. This way, Harry.
I love the way he runs. I don't think we've been to this part of the castle yet. No, we have.
I really do think that this will be a Death Day to remember. This way, Harry.
Does he really have to do that every time? Yeah, because that area was the very, very first part of Hogwarts we went to at the beginning of the game.
It's Potty Wee Potter. He can't get across. Oh, what a baby. He's all at a loss.
And yeah, we got Peeves again, back from the first game. We can't go in that. Oh, there's a place here. Should probably look around before I take the leap of faith, you know, but... So yeah, we gotta find our own way across. Because Peeves is being a bit of a peeve to us. Now, I mean, you don't have to destroy these, but they give you house points, so I may as well. Can you actually, like... I'm pressing the lock-on button, it's not doing anything. That's kind of weird. It doesn't really matter, though, because... It's not, like, really awkward like it was in the Herbology one, where you pretty much had to lock onto them. Here, it's a lot easier. I was expecting to have to, like...
The dungeon is a nasty place, but you'll fit in with that ugly face. Can't find your pals, Potty. Don't cry.
I love, like, half of his stuff are rhymes. It's so funny. Oh. He went this way. Maybe? I don't know which way I want to go. But yeah, I was expecting to hop up each one individually because that's what you do in Zelda. Oh, now it's letting me target. you touch it like that... Ah, okay, you can just double shoot them. I forgot about that. That seems a lot easier. Because charging it up just takes too long. Okay, what was the other area, though?
Can't find your pals, Potty. Don't cry. Poor old Potty can't find his way to the party.
So I kind of want to... Wait, this is lever room. Ah, okay. So we're probably going to need to do this and then go back to the other door that I wanted to go through. Yeah, okay. So many beans. And nothing to do with them. We could eat them. It's pretty, like, humorous, though, that you could literally get all those wizard cards, like, right as you start the game. Like, it's not something that I really would have expected before, you know, I went and played this game again, you know. I thought the beans would have been, like, you would have needed a lot more beans throughout the game, you know. But apparently not. I know in the PS2 game, you can actually use the beans to buy like items that you can use to help make things easier. So I mean, I guess that adds like extra reason to collect these things other than just let's collect them. I also love that in that version of the game, because it's on like a more powerful console, whenever you pick up a bean, Harry actually tells you what flavor it is, and it's simultaneously humorous to listen to just because like it just says like random things, but when you've got like 5 beans in a row, it just says like, he cuts himself up and he just repeats like the same things like quite a bit, and it's kind of annoying at the same time, so yeah. We may as well drink this potion. I mean, we don't have, like, we haven't lost much health, but better to be safe than sorry. I love this part of the dungeon, like, it looks really cool.
Blimey, Harry, where have you been? We've been waiting ages for you.
Did Hermione just dab?
Harry.
It looked like she dabbed. Oh my god.
Glad you could make it, Harry. May I recommend the mouldy bread and the stinking salmon? Watch out for Peeves, Harry. He's in one of his mischievous moods. Feel free to mingle, Harry. Ron and Hermione are around here somewhere.
Happy Death Day, Nick. I think Ron has a present for you. I'll go and tell him to bring it over. Behind the table, Harry. Use your knockback jinx to get the present back.
Oh great, one of these sections. Why does he have to be such a pain? Luckily we're not timed or anything. You'd think you would be, like, timed on, like, how much food's left or something. This stuff actually looks kind of nice. Here, like, nearly headless Nick was, describing the food as, like, really disgusting stuff. And, I mean, they probably are disgusting stuff. But, they at least look nice. I think I shot the item that other time and not him.
Peeves, give Ron back his present.
And we're going back to another book, aren't we?
The voice was growing fainter, and Harry was sure it was moving away, moving upwards. He began to run, his stomach lurching. Something was shining on the wall ahead. Harry approached slowly, squinting through the darkness. Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, was hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She was as stiff as a board, her eyes wide and staring. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall above the petrified cat. Harry shuddered as he read them.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Before Harry could leave, several people appeared in the corridor. When Filch saw Mrs. Norris, he screeched accusingly at Harry.
You've murdered my cat! You've killed her!
And then Draco Malfoy shouted out to everyone gathered.
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
Professor Dumbledore calmed everyone down and sent them all to bed. Ron reckoned that he had an idea who the heir of Slytherin was, and both he and Harry went to meet Hermione in the library.
Oh, the plot thickens. And the chamber is starting to get into the title of this game now. It's not just Harry Potter and the Secrets.
Draco Malfoy is the heir of Slytherin. I think you might be right. And if he is, I know a way we can prove it. Polyjuice potion. Poly what? Polyjuice potion can transform a person into someone else, even a Slytherin. We could trick Malfoy into admitting he's the heir. To make the Polyjuice potion, we'll need several ingredients. Lacewing flies, leeches, fluxweed, noctgrass, horn of bicorn, and shredded boomslang.
Okay, I'll get the knotgrass and flaxweed. Harry, you can get the leeches, lacewing flies, and shredded boomslang.
And I'll get the horn of bicorn. You two had better get to potions class. When I find a place to prepare the Polyjuice potion, I'll send Hedwig.